Ja, wie kriegen wir den guten, schnarchenden Mann jetzt wach? Ist nicht so viel Riechsalz auch?
Medicine.
Ah, Laudanum.
Laudanum-based.
Ah, gut.
It's strange to find.
Ja. Ja, leider nichts Neues hier. Müssen wir das vielleicht über Kombination oder so machen? Nee, die haben wir alle. Geholsüchtig. Ein Mittel finden. Wahrscheinlich ja auch nicht bei der Obstverkäuferin. Huch.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Ja.
There are cigarettes packed.
Okay. Auch nichts Neues.
The priority is to
Ja, ich weiß. Ach so, dann, das heißt, wir dürfen auch nicht raus. Das heißt, es muss drin sein. Ah doch, wir können raus. Weil ich habe jetzt erstmal keine Ahnung, wenn wir das Wasser nicht benutzen dürfen, den Wasserhahn. Ah, warte. Was hatte sie? Der Essig. Ja, der Essig unter die Nase.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Here we go. Ja, wir halten sie mal einfach unter die Nase, würde ich sagen. Ich denke, das reicht schon. Her damit.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
Das stimmt.
I've been talking to the neighbors and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Ja, aber ich glaube nicht, dass der es war, to be honest. Gucken wir uns erstmal an. Hat ein blaues Auge, right?
This man is in rather a bad state.
Ja, Auge, Lippe und kaputte Kleidung. Fällt mir sofort auf.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Ja, die Fingerknöchel sahen auch nicht so gesund aus. Eine Zigarette anbieten, dem beschuldigen seine... Wir wissen nicht, ob er raucht. Frau bedroht zu haben. Fangen erstmal langsam an.
What were you doing yesterday at the time of the crime?
Can't recall.
You had been drinking again.
The occasional slap, sir. That's all.
And you cannot even remember how you ripped the coat?
I got it stuck in a door.
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
Oh ja.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Okay.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
Oh, der
And
Drecksack.
you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Aber er sieht jetzt auch nicht so erschüttert aus. Na gut, er hat ein Alibi.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he's not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC.
Stimmt.
Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money. That appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature.
Wir können also
Therefore,
jetzt
it's
nichts
likely he wrote the
aufklären
letter.
und müssen auf B warten.
Indeed,
Auf
but
den
that doesn't
Buchstaben B.
explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Okay. Rekonstruieren Sie den Verlauf des Verbrechens, indem Sie die möglichen Aktionen des Mörders auswählen. Okay. Rekonstruktion.
The killer enters the shop.
Warum hat er einen Stock dabei? Nee, der greift noch nicht an. Der will sich ja was
Mrs.
holen lassen
Asher
aus dem
turns
Regal.
around to greet a customer.
Bestellen.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Genau. Dann legt er das Buch hin. War es umgedreht? Oh, das weiß ich jetzt gar nicht mehr. Nee, das war aufgeschlagen. War ja an der Stelle aufgeschlagen. Umgedreht, glaube
He
ich.
then places the ABC upside down
Ja.
before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Yes. Oh Gott, wir müssen also echt immer gut aufpassen. Eieiei.
Asher has a strong alibi, and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Ja, aber sehr also nicht sehr zufriedenstellend hier jetzt, oder?
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious
Woher weiß
eyes.
er das denn
He has a
jetzt?
slight limp on the right foot and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what
Okay,
the murderer
er
looks
weiß
like,
es nicht,
nor
wie er
where he lives,
aussieht.
nor how to set hands upon him.
Alles klar, ich war gerade schon
What should we do
schockiert, weil ich verpasst habe.
Nothing.
Auf B warten.
then? Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
Ja, aber das
I
heißt doch
thought
wieder
I
ein
heard the
Toter.
postman.
Oder eine
Maybe there's some
Tote.
news.
I will go and see.
Oder er macht sich jetzt per Brief über uns lustig. Das kann natürlich auch sein. Was haben wir denn hier?
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Okay. Haben wir noch unseren Schreibtisch?
It is not the right time.
Okay. Dann nicht. Da liegt noch Kram rum. Da ist natürlich auch ein Brief, aber das interessiert uns jetzt erstmal nicht. Ach ja. Ah, das haben wir mitgenommen. Okay. Gut. Aber hier ist noch irgendwo eine 1. Moment, übersehen wir da was?
Andover, Hampshire, population 31,200 inhabitants.
Okay. War das, ja? Gut. Krokodil. Kekse. Können wir ihn eigentlich angucken?
No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
Eieiei. Warum haben eigentlich so Detektive immer Sidekicks? Na gut, wir gucken uns mal den Brief an. Er ist noch selbst im Spiegel angucken. Das gibt Ego-Punkte, oder? Gib mir Ego-Punkte. Sehr gut. Okay.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having
Bexhill-on-Sea.
a crazy time.
ABC.
Best wishes, ABC. The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Hier dann vielleicht, ne? Überlegung.
Let us examine this more closely.
Es sind beide mit einer Schreibmaschine geschrieben, oder?
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Oh ja, das Ei.
Let us examine the characters in this word.
Wir und Ei.
Yes, this
Abkürzung.
I is weird. However, the characters in the two words do not match.
Oh ja, nee. Jetzt bin ich verwirrt.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Ja, aber da
I
ist
have
auch
to
was.
find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Das A vielleicht bei Ende war?
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
Jetzt verstehe ich gerade, was er hier von mir
That's
will.
right. The
Ja.
A characters in the two letters
Und
do
das
indeed have the same defects.
T sieht auch
I have
interessant
to
aus.
find some other similar defects to confirm
Haben
my
wir
theory.
ein T noch, ein großes? Glaub nicht, ne? Das T ist auf jeden Fall auch auffällig. Das W ist so, ja, das W ist so aufgelöst.
The W is not printed properly.
Ja, hier auch.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Hier dachte ich nur, dass halt
My
beides
theory was
abgekürzt
right.
wird. I
These two
anstatt
letters
I
were
have
written
und
with
we
the
have.
same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there
Okay.
is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Na gut. Also wahrscheinlich wieder was kombinieren. Was da besonders am Mordenende war, auf jeden Fall hier dieses ABC-Buch. Das erste Opfer hieß auch Escher, ja, stimmt. Jetzt, wo er es sagt. Krass, ja. Das heißt, was kann man über das nächste Opfer sagen? In Bexhill, und das wird mit B anfangen. Ja. Das stimmt ja natürlich.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Ist halt so tragisch, dass wir warten müssen, bis der nächste Mord passiert. Gut, ich glaube, wir haben uns hier ganz gut umgeguckt. Ich glaube, wir können einfach gehen.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
Ach, wir müssen hier rein.
It is not the right time to go home.
Nee, hier waren wir. Okay. Ins Auto?
To Scotland Yard, please.
Das knattert aber ganz schön, das Auto. Okay. Oh, hübsch hier. Würde ich sagen, spazieren wir rein. Oh, das sind viele Medaillen.
Jap has invested a great deal in his career. Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers.
Ja, der wirkt auch ganz nett, muss ich sagen, ne?
London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Und dann haben wir wahrscheinlich jetzt noch
Alice Asher was
Andover.
murdered in Andover. The ABC killer's first murder.
Ja, und die sind noch nicht gesteckt. Das nächste können wir dann ja noch stecken.
Jap's interview room. Many cases have been solved in this little office.
So, das hier ist nichts Besonderes. Haben wir hier noch was? Oh, eine Waffe. Die ist aber nicht formgemäß in einem Waffenschrank verstaut. Na gut. Gucken wir ihn wieder an.
Jap appears to be snowed under.
Das Telefon ist ausgeschaltet quasi, ausgehängt, ja. Kaffee. Und viele Briefe.
Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
True.
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in
An meinem
Bexhill-on-Sea.
Geburtstag?
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
Ja, jemand mit B wahrscheinlich. Der Mörder greift ältere Frauen an, die einen Laden führen.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Naja.
we should leave
Wie
you to
groß
work,
ist der
Chief
Ort?
Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Okay. Gerne, gerne.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Ab nach Bexhill-on-Sea. 25. Juli. Ein schöner, lauer Sommertag. Und ein fürchterliches
Bexhill is a
Verbrechen.
delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot.
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Ja, ich weiß nicht. Meint ihr, wir kriegen diesmal mehr Spuren? Oh, wir kriegen hier die ganze Zeit Schnurrbärte, aber ich kann nirgendwo andere Schnurrbärte anziehen, oder? Ein Indiz benutzen? Okay. Ist einfach nur so ein Hilfeding. Tja. Ist auf jeden Fall weiträumig abgesperrt. Und hier liegt die Dame. Oh weh.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock,
Oh, so
and we
spät.
found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot,
Was hat
that's
das
rather
damit
out
zu
of place.
tun?
It
Ja.
has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Tja, direkt am Strand hier den Tatort untersuchen. Das werden wir auch machen. Aber in der nächsten Folge.